The Micra is a very unique device that has been envisioned for decades. It's a miniaturized pacemaker, self-contained pacemaker. The circuitry, the battery, the electrodes, the memory is all in the pacemaker itself. With Micra, we implant in the heart, in one particular area of the heart, using catheters to deliver the pacemaker. The size of the Micra is actually 1/10 the size of a standard pacemaker. To be able to implant the device in a self-contained way into the heart, not take up much space in the heart, it's a very small device, is a dramatic step forward. The Cardiovascular Institute here at OU Medicine was selected to be one of the leading and first investigative sites for the device. It's still investigative. It turns out that we are one of the leaders of this worldwide study. There have been now 700 implants worldwide. The University of Oklahoma and OU Medicine have really been the leaders in this project from the beginning.
This is a brief explanation of how the Telspec food scanner and app works. To turn on your Telspec scanner, locate the power switch at the rear of the device. Slide the switch to the on position. You will notice the power light illuminated on the top of the device. To enable Bluetooth, press and hold the scan button on the top of the device for 5 seconds and then release it. The second LED is now blue, indicating that Bluetooth is enabled and the device is advertising itself for your phone to connect to. The home screen is the start of the main app. The items shown are the totals for the meals that you have had in that time period and assigned scan data to. On each progress bar, there is a line 5/6 of the way along. This is your 100% line. When you reach that line, you have used 100% of your recommended amount for that food. You can change the date range that the home screen covers by applying a different range. To change the active date range, tap the Today heading, select the new range you require. When you change date ranges, the app will request the new totals from the cloud. To scan with your scanner, start the app and tap Scan on the bottom menu bar. On the next screen, tap the type of food that you are scanning. You will now be taken to the scanning screen where it will ask you to perform the scan. Hold the scanner window up to the food and make sure you eliminate as much of the air gap between the scanner and the food as possible. Then press the button on the top for one short press. You will see the scanner light come on and go off again after a few seconds. Keep the scanner in place whilst the light is on, as this is when the data is being collected. When the light goes out, you can remove the scanner from the food. You will notice on the app that the data is being transferred wirelessly from your scanner to your phone.
Google is working on creating more technology-enabled eye gear, but this time it's for health reasons. The company's Google X unit, the one that came up with Google Glass and a driverless car, is working on a contact lens that can check glucose levels in diabetics. If they're successful, that would mean no more drawing blood from fingers, as the lenses can do the monitoring. Among the bigger challenges the project faced was developing a technology sensitive enough to detect glucose levels in tears, a challenge in part because they are hard to collect and measure. In response to that limitation, the team developed tiny electronics. To create the trial pairs, the sensors were secured between two soft lenses. In tests, the prototype was successful, being able to measure blood sugar levels once every second. The next phase in their development is the addition of LEDs that will blink when the lenses indicate that the levels are either too high or low. Google is currently running more tests and discussing the lenses with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.